But anyway, Zelda, the Skyward Sword. It's in the sky. I don't know how we're going to get it. It's in the sky, though. Oh, it's skyward. We'll figure it out. Zelda. Alright, so let's start the game. Let's see, that's me. Okay. Alright, I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Okay, there he is. It's loading. It's loading the game. It's loading the game. Load the game. No, we're not going to use wrist straps. Yeah. So which one is this? Is this the first one? This is the first one in the series. It tells of a war unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. But it was seen again, though. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide and malevolent forces rushed down. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. Nihilists, I tell you. No, I'm kidding. That guy, they got banana head. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power, protected by her grace, the goddess herself. All right, I'm bored. Let's play Max Payne. The power she guarded was without equal. It was a harmonica. Handed down by the gods of old, this power gave its hold to the means to make any desire a reality. She was the might of the ultimate power that the ones placed in the care of the goddess. Oh crap, the freaking screen messed up. To prevent this great, powerful being, this stupid game. I mean, mid restart. I'm not doing it. Didn't happen. Do it again. It was messed up the whole time. In the meantime, I'm going to open up this lightsaber I bought for this occasion. Skyward Sword lightsaber. Luke Skywalker lightsaber. It was on clearance for $10. I'm opening that now. While this is playing. Sure, I have a sword already, but this is clearance. I might buy more of them. More lightsabers. I don't want to hear Luke saying things, though. I just want to hear the lightsaber sound effects, though. I hope that is a possibility. Wait, what happened to the cutscene? It's over now. It's over, man. Why? Point it at the screen. Okay, that's not good. Nani? Joy-Con R at the screen, press Y. Gotcha. Where's the opening cutscene, though? The opening! My name is Link. Yeah, I guess so. Is it MT or Link? I mean, I'm really Link, though. You can't deny it. You can't deny what you are. Link. What is happening? One guy has a Pokeball. Yo, Harbiscus, don't tell him, but I bought Pokeballs for like $7. I don't know what he's buying, $100 Pokeball. Now I'll show you my Pokeball. I got my Pokeballs right here. I got two. Yeah, that's a real one. Yeah, this one got the Pokemon inside it. It's got the Pokemon in it. And then it's got this one I bought. They don't sell this anymore. You can put anything in there. You can put anything in there. Erasers, ants. I put a Velcro on the back of it so I can wear it on my belt at all times. Yeah, with the Blastoise. I had that too. I lost it, so I bought another one on eBay. Last year, I think. Am I going to name myself Link or MT? Yeah, screw Link. It's me now. That's me now. Imposter syndrome. It's me. Can I just make it MT? Wait, whatever. Yeah, you're not Link anymore. That's over. Alright, we're Link. Alright, MT. Compromise. It was a keychain. I won in a quarter. Yo, that's the best thing. What happened? I want to see the beginning cutscene again. I hope this is not continuing. Skyward. I mean, Majora's Mask. Majority's Mask. Nintendo. Presents. The Legend of Zelda. Robin Williams' daughter? Skyward Sword. Why'd they make a game about her? What's going on there? Alright. Who cares about this bird? Who cares? Is Monster Hunter? Did I buy the wrong game? Is this Monster Hunter? Stories? I don't want to buy this. I got scammed. Hello? Lightsaber? Oh, this is not like the cool one. You're invited to a Pokemon tournament. No batteries. Link. He's always wearing some weird garb. Yo, he looks so weird in this one. He he never looks good. He never looks good in the games. He only looks good in the box art. Oh crap, that's weird. Wrong thing. I'm not ready to wake up. Is it time? Is it time? Five more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. Come on. Crap! Wait, are those the skinny batteries? Are these the skinny batteries? I can't tell. I think they are. What? What? Wait, when you swing the sword, is it always gonna say some Luke line? That's not what I want. I don't want to hear Luke talking at all, really. I don't want to hear him talk at all.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Spoilers.
I know there is good in you.
I mean, I bought the green one. All right, let's see. Wait, what? All right, so. Wait, is it not going anymore? Bruh, I'm done. This thing sucks. Why does it turn off? I want more. Why do you keep doing that? Did it hold it? This thing sucks. Alright. The time has come for you to awaken and to do the voice acting. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, too, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. You said that already. Oh, you have to pull it out? The tab. You gotta pull the tab. Why is Psyduck in this game? You're invited to it's just like Link in the movies when he had to change the batteries. He had to find AAA batteries. Hey, sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I woke you up. So I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? There's no tab here. Tab? Can't give you a tab. You need to order something. You promised. A stupid thing. I see the box says, you got scammed, get wrecked. Okay. Okay. Ask a parent first, darn it. You messed up. I messed up. I already failed. Wait, it's a letter. Caution. Do not poke or jab at people. Then why would you sell? Put the batteries in, deactivate the phrases. Hold down the button for 2 seconds to deactivate the phrases FX mode only.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
No, you weren't. Turn off.
I know there is good in you.
Turn off. Come on. Just kidding. Get wrecked again. Hold down the button for 2 seconds to deactivate phrases. What? Now we'll work it out. Come. That's weird. It just doesn't work ever again. It doesn't work after the first one. You have one chance to do it right. It blew up. Oh, okay. Sound patch. We had to download the Max Payne sound patch. Damn it. This deleted scene, Luke in the cave repairing the lightsaber. I'm dead. I'm Link. Alright, so basically, let's play the Skyward. You remember? Meet me You better not keep me waiting, or else or else what? You know, I'm tired of Link being bullied into these situations. I'm sick of it. What's up with Nintendo making their audience feel guilty for something that they didn't commit to at all? That's new. That's a new one. He whittles. He whittles. We do a little whittling. He makes a big bird. Alphawk, take a look. Take a look at this. Take a look. What do you think about this, Captain Ginyu? Well, I think it's fantastic. Alrighty then. He whittled his own hammer and chisel. His whittler. I like how you're Link in this game. So you have the lime in your butt or something. What's going on there? He's got a waist. He's a bodybuilder. Waist guard. Why does he run like that? A blue rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. Better drop it in your wallet for now. Alright. He paints them. Why can't you be like more like Link, Alphawk, and make some big birds and paint them? Tilt the R. Oh, wait. Okay. Yes. Morning. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I say is I'm practicing a lot. Too much, really. I'm not reading whatever you're saying. It's too much. There's too much stuff. I'm just gonna go there. I don't care. I'm not talking to anybody in this game. What the heck? Link suddenly had a crap. Let me talk to this guy. Good morning. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. Wait, what? Want me to move the barrels for you? Yo. Vandalism. Damn. So. Say. The old lady who works in the kitchen. Jesus. Where's the old lady in the kitchen? There she is. Stamina meter. So I guess Link has all his memories in this one. He knows who he is. Did it work? It's in the kitchen. Define your terms. How close? How close are we talking? They already suckered us into these side quests. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Probably for the best. The skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have an important ceremony today? Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually. Funny you should mention that. A rupee, a red rupee. Well, I have no idea how much that is, so I don't know. I don't know what items. I have no goals yet. I have no idea what that is. I have no context. But yeah, money's good, though. Money is money. Money is money. Skyloft. This game looks like doo-doo. I'm gonna say it. No, I'm kidding. It's the best thing, actually. Bird statue. Save. So they added these in. These are new. I heard about these. They look kind of out of place. Hey! 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 Hornwell, you horny dog. Good morning to you. Not now, Hornwell. You want to come over to my room? No, Horn Dog, not today. Please. Please. So what do I do? Ooh. Oh. Jump on there. Okay. While moving, press B. Got it. Got it. Oh. Link moves very weird in this game. So what are you up to? Rushing to get in the last minute bird riding practice? Pet named Mia. Look over there, do you see her? There's a thing there. I'm on it. Okay, I'll do it. Ooh. Okay. We should be able to climb there that way. Gotcha. Easy. I already know. It's like I played this. Just let go. How do you jump? I guess I should have read that. Okay, you just hold B and pray. Auto jump. I saw that target, but we're just gonna focus on the mission here. It's a cat. Hello. Let me stare into your soul as I rescue you. Oh crap. Nice work. I should feed her, I guess. Tell the headmaster. She'll get the idea. Zelda's with him. Okay. Take this. More money. 20 rupees. Okay. What if I take him again? Morning. How's life, Jackamar? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking. Send your prayers to the goddess this morning. Face the bird statue. What? Wait, what'd you say? I don't want to say either of these. Huh? Why does you run like that? It's Link. I mean, it's Princess Peach, guys. Is this DMCA? Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. Like a failed knight that you are. Look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony. I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. Sounds gorgeous. I asked Father about it. He says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. They call it a dress. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got up early this morning because I wanted it to be the first, you'd be the first to see me like this. So, how do I look? Nice costume. Great. Great. Ha, I think so too. But it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. Other name guy. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony, by the way? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, not the other guy. You're here too, outstanding. Ah. It's encouraging to see you so up early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you excited to close your eyes for once. My eyes are always open, let me tell you. If you win today's ceremonial race, you're going to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, and then after that, the race after the post-race. So give it your best out there. The 4th race, the 8th race, the wolves, 40 wolves. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. He's terrible. He hasn't been practicing much at all. He's stinky. He's a terrible guy. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around. Probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. Oh, be quiet. I mean, no need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point. He is terrible. Today's terrible thingy will test his skills of the rider as well as his bond with the bird. Victory will not come easily. But I will come. I mean, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing or coming as hard as some of the other students here. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know it better than to fret about him. Guitars. You see, MT and his Loftwing Link share a special connection, a special link, if you will. Never have I ever seen anything quite like it. Speaking of my eyebrows, as you know, his name is Gaypora. As you know, my name is Gaypora. Each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pear and one bear of an apple. We are only made whole by our apples, Loftwings, guardian burns that the goddess bestows upon each of us. As a symbol of her divine protection, we accept this as reality. No question about it. That's what it is. When we are young, every one of us comes. It meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But the first meeting between Link and Loftwing was extraordinary. It truly was. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It was a breed so rare that we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the land. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Kinda weird though, not gonna lie. Do you recall when he started, and that Loftwing first met? Do you remember that? Do you remember that, Link? I mean, Zelda? What a sight, what a sight. I took some pictures. The little boy had just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away. Without a helmet, without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other, truly. Not you, not like you, Zelda. I don't know who you're gonna get with. You're alone forever, probably. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. What? What are you saying? The birds. Why am I... Okay. Link, you alright? But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by MT and his bird. Anyone who's a part of a bird, of something special, bound to catch some nasty look sooner or later. I would know, let me tell you about it. Back in the day, had a bunch of raccoons, okay? This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. It's me talking. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. Look at his face. The dad's face. He's like, bro. If he doesn't fly fast, even enough during the race, he will die. I mean, what if he messes up? The big chance. What if he's not allowed to be? I thought he already was a knight. All right. Ooh. Calm down. It will be fine. It's a game. Honestly, it's almost as though you were become a completely different person when it's a new game. When you worry about Link. I mean, why are you doing that?
Hey!
Listen. Hey, listen. Is that her? Her spirit? You better fly your heart out today at the very least. You need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah, you can't sense your bird out there. I get it. You're trying to weasel you out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. Okay, go ahead. Press. Wait, what? Is he dead? Oh, he's okay. His bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Why don't you whistle first, then jump when you see them? Hang in there. I've got you. I've got you, babe. Are you two all right? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is a great day. I mean, this is very odd. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? It's almost like someone shot him before I got here. For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of, really. He should be hanged for this, okay? And you could still sense your bird nearby, eh? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. With the prize money, it's gonna be mine now. When you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. The bell tolls for thee. I mean, how did I get so late? If I recall correctly, this year, Instructor Hornwell is presiding over the ceremony. You should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so you can find your bird. Okay. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Hornwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll tell him. Myself, run along and tell Hornwell to come see me in my quarters, in my bedroom. Wow, what a story. Don't worry, I'll explain later. Down south. Okay. Have you read a map before? You know what you're doing? Alright. I think he's dead. He's not moving. Eyes are open. Oh, there you go. Alright, let's take a look at Loftwing. It's all the way south, huh? It's like Mario Golf. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Watch your step. Watch your step there. You can't always depend on knights like me to swoop in and save you. What's wrong? You're looking a little pale. Nani? Your Loftwing is missing. How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now. How will you make it back in time to fly? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me. All right, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Okay. Here, Snowflake. So what's this? The plaza. Any hints on that? Where could it be? Where could it be? I have no idea. I have no clue. Not a clue. I guess we'll go look this way. Hold up. Hey, hey. Could you help me dash roll into the tree? While dashing. Whoa! You did it. A sky stack beetle from Animal Crossing. Wait up. Let me guess. He got away. Oh, my sky stack beetle is so close. Bugnet. I wish I hadn't thrown the one I bought at Beetle's Bear Shop. The bird's not going to be in there. Do you know where the bird is? Remember when Pippet won last one? No hints. Cutscene. You know, Groose, that sure was a pain with all that little scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him. I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa! Yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it on those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, "Oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please?" You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart you might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where's that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think its tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Alright, Link's like a wimp in this game? What's going on? He was like a cool knight in the first one. Bring it on. Sure, only thing is, I don't know how you're going to do that with no bird. You're gonna grow wings? You know, we're getting all tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. True. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Zelda. Nah, it's not. It's Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so? Oh, why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you, What's he doing? Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link, not empty. Hope you find your bird or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood. So find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. Playing like the Guinea Force. They're just like the Guinea Force. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads has something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he'd talk to Instructor Hornwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. What if he shot you in the face? Leap. The animations in this game. I guess I'll climb up by it. Nothing here. Well, that was a waste. What's up? You seem to be in a hurry. What's this about your bird? Oh, that's unusual. That unusual crimson loftwing. Have I seen him? I'm sorry, I haven't. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. It's in the North Skyloft. Well, that's where we were just there. But okay. At least we have a lead on what to do. Weak. It's gone. It's dead.
Hey!
Over here! I have some information about your loftwing. Really? Looking for you. I heard about your loftwing. Fledge. I wanted to tell you, but if Gross found out I told you. Sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on, tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, I was cleaning the dining hall. Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your loftwing. I wanted to warn you, but as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. Sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it right there. Forgive me, I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Okay, better. One more thing. Just one more thing. If you're going to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. You'll need a sword, a skyward sword, really. I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a while ago. Okay. Okay. Here we go. My first customer in 20 years. Hey, you still wanna get in some sword practice, even though today is the wing ceremony. I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. I need a sword. Hey, Miltendo Raid. Welcome. Welcome on in, Miltendo.
Back up.
And the gang.
Back up, people.
Wait, what?
I found him over there.
Robo Raiders. Kaiba, welcome. Kaiba, welcome back. Welcome back, Kaiba. Robo Raiders. Is that the Miltendo Raiders? Or is that someone else? Robo Raiders. Is this a double raid? Punishing Grey Heaven. Streamed for 6.5 hours. How many pots? One. I think one. I haven't been breaking too many. I just started pretty much. We're still in the beginning. There it is. Classic. A practice sword. The people practice with it. Okay. If Link doesn't break the pots, he will go mad. Oh, really? Yeah, we know how to use a sword. It's fine. Hey, you can't just take the swords outside. What do you think you're doing? What? Your loft wing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception. I don't want you swinging all crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this. Here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on the logs first. And once you go outside, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Oh, I got it. I got it all right. Punisher Guy reveals a hack and slash edgy post-apocalyptic gotcha game. New one. A new one that just released, opposed to a new one that released 40 years ago. That's true. I'll have to look into that. I haven't heard of that one. If Link doesn't break it, gotta break more, fam. All right. Well, I don't have any sword. Now we have a sword though. Well, I guess you could throw them. No shield. Have you played this one, Nintendo? Hold your sword straight up and swing down. Okay. Here we go. Easy. I'm natural. I'm a master swordsman. Sick. Hello, Nintendo Raiders. Robo Raid. Robo Raid. Robo Raid. Yo, I think you do need the straps after all. Oh crap. Stamina bar. Thrust. Okay, vertical slash. What? That's right. You're really a strong swordsman, Nietzsche. Easy to teach, too. We make, okay. Okay. Spin attack. I got this. Workout time. Seen gameplay, haven't. Without the motion controls. I know, but I feel like I should. There we go. That didn't work. Whoa. Good one. I didn't see it. That sure looked like it felt good. A fatal blow. Sure. Alright, when your enemy is down, target with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a fatal blow. Do a side slash to that log when it's down, try finishing off. Okay. That's the way. Fatal blow is also effective to use after you use your shield. Okay. Later. I'm gonna leave now. Seems good. Seems good. Alright, let's go. Now I forgot what I was doing. So we're on this island. There's like BioShock. I'm on an island in the sky. Oh yeah, the waterfall. Okay. Huh? Gate's open now. There's the waterfall. There it is. I don't see any bird. Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue has been here? And it only has one eye. Poor thing. You probably know this, but you can press up to look around. Of course I did. Of course I knew. It works. Alright. I gotta try this. Master Swordsman. Oh. There he is. What is he doing in there? What is he doing in there? What was that? It was like a split second of him. Oh, looks like we can't get in. Waterfall cave. Beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. Okay. How old is Link? Can't get in. I'm trying to jump over it. Yo, is this Neo 2? Got him. Oh, no. Oh no, the rupees disappeared. Agreed one. It's worth one. There you go. Pretty dank dungeon here. Dangerous. What's in the box? I will spend it in one place. It's okay. Oh, crap. This wall. Let me see. Okay. Pots. Here we go. You can slash the hearts to get them. Back up.
Out.
Arkham City. Vent. Mechanics. Go into the light. Oh. Oh, this combat's very involved. Kind of like it so far, though. Otherwise, you're just kind of smashing the button. Either way, we'll see how much it gets, how intricate it gets. Intricacy. Save. Yeah, quit showing off. Quit rubbing it in. I don't have my bird. I was hoping to find you here. I heard you're gone searching for the bird. Oh no. Let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead. That Groose and the gangs are always hanging around. Nani? Lurk mode activated. Who's that? Who's calling for me? Who's calling for me? I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. That's not foreshadowing at all. What is that? It's a windmill over there. Look, there he is. No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing. All right, let me open it up. Oh. The ropes. I already know. Sideways slash. There it is. Okay. There he is. You're welcome. We should hurry. That Loftwing is free. You should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard a voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself. So wait, it's like a different universe? Like, they've never been to the Surface? It's like JoJo, like every JoJo now is like a different universe. Or something. Spoiler. Sorry, we don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge, press down, Don't worry about the falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. You better be right about this. That looks like the Breath of the Wild 2 intro. Coincidence? Wow, here we are. Okay. Star Fox. The basics. Right. Well, flap your wings. Gain altitude. Just flap your wings, you're a bird, man. Jesus. While riding your left wing, you can press right. You can also charge. It's an attack. X to charge. Okay. B to slow down. Oh god. Crap. I'm in the clouds. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. Which screen were you watching, Zelda? My father and the others are probably worried about your bird. So let's go give them the good news. We could have done that first. Whatever you say. Yeah. Your Loftwing really is amazing. Truly. That's why I'm taking it from you. Right now. Especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Everything.
No!
Well, if it isn't you. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were nothing now. Or nothing. For nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've all been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you. I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? I don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today is the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess in today's ceremonies, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda's sailcloth, will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First, I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real, I can see it. Oh yeah. Groose, behind you. Right behind you. Nani? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of... Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big, really. Just... Link, yeah, I was just telling you, my buddy here, how glad I was he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Hey, Groose, wait up. Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. Well, that's not gonna be good. I know you've got these guys beat, and deep down I think you do too. Us alone? Yeah. Yeah. Sure. That's the spirit. Trust me, you can win this. Hey! Hey! The wing ceremony's about to begin. Get over here. Looks like it's about to begin. Let's get over there. Okay. Let's go there now. It's a banger. This is DMCA. Look out. Some Harry Potter vibes there. Hey! Your attention, please. At last we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, and who I will then release to the skies. It's like Quidditch. Whoops. Remember to call your bird before you dive off the edge. We don't want another incident like last year. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Alright, so probably like Link's gonna fall off and the bird, he's gonna go into the clouds. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think. But do you need to hear them again? Nah. It's a game. Excellent. As you all know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I heard the young woman performing the role of the goddess has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by Zelda, the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Oh, show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see a good clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose. Hey! All right, gentlemen, line up at my command. The competition will begin. Hey! Hey! I'll get him. Why is it doing that? How do you get hired? Come on. I can't get hired. Why am I going right? I can't get hired. Why? Doesn't seem to be working. Can you flap your wings? Like a normal bird? Maybe that. My only hope. The pedal to the metal, Commander. I can't get up. I'm going up. I'm up, I'm up. It's a miracle. Okay. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Uh-oh. Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. Not eggs. Nothing but eggs. Hey, they're disqualified now, right? It's over. They have to see that. There's no way they don't see that. Cut him off. Come on. It looks like Ho-Oh. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Hehe. No, Zelda, no. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. We better get on with the ceremony. We better get on with the ceremony. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. I must offer it to the goddess. It's whittled. Whittled me this, Batman. It didn't work. Oh. I'm not the one who's so far. Oh. Boom, 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 doo, doo. That Veronica Vaughn's got the best harp skills. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk. In accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. What is this exactly? What kind of ceremony is this? The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. For me? Hey! Sailcloth here! Link's just like, hey man! Just way to break the mood. You got a sailcloth! Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful death. Alright. It's smelly. It smells nice, actually. Kinda like strawberries. Link, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember, you freaking fool? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Is she the goddess? They always lose their memory in every game, I guess. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making this sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link-sama. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Okay? Thanks for making it up here. to do this with me today, like you promised, Link. Yes. That was cute. Now, we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? No idea. Really? Huh. I thought you would have figured it out by now. We have to jump off the statue. You have to jump up the statue. Look down and see that big red round design on the courtyard below. Look down. To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here. Off the edge here. Right before you hit the ground, press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump? Zoinks! Oh crap. Bad ending. Oh boy, I see you've messed up your landing. Looks like you get nothing. You lose. Good day. Hey, Rusty. This is new old. It's a remastered. Remember, once you dive off the edge, thingy. Yep. Yeah, I got it. Push me again. Oh! Got it. Oh, looks like, What? Okay, once you use the sailcloth, you can't do anything. Oh, I did it. I did it, apparently. That was perfect. You're amazing, Link. Beautiful, beautiful game. Considering, I don't care what they say. It is the Wii. You know, Link, seeing as you won today, how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Okay, I guess that was a yes. On the same bird? Beautiful, beautiful. Link? Hey, Link! Keep up, mother trucker. Today was amazing. Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together. I'll always remember this, even though I forget everything. It really was wonderful. You know, Link. Uh-oh. You know something's about to happen right now. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Oh, no, no, no. It's like that TikTok meme. I forgot.
Oh my god, nuclear explosion.
What is that? Tornado. It's a tornado, Zelda. What's going on? What's going on?
What's happening?
It's a giant diarrhea tornado.
Ah, Link. Ah.
Oh, alright, that was a good game, guys. What happened? Link. Link, Sama. It is me. Gandalf. Oh no. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. In-game. Wait, there's a voice for this. Which one is it? Hold on. This one? 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 This one's it. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. Ready for the race today? Ah. You're awake. I thought it was a dream. When your loft wing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious, and naked. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. Truly. Truly. But, Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? Choose your next words carefully. I have weapons. Well, first, I'm sorry, man. A black tornado. It was actually brown. I don't know what he's talking about. You say? Batman, you say? That was no ordinary storm. That's no spaceship. That's no moon, planet. The diarrhea storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Yes, she was telling someone talked to her. She heard voices calling to them. I see, she was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry I was lost in thought there for a moment. That's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. What are you, a fool? Gaporia? I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her loft wing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl in her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Nice wrestling belt. You better not have killed her. I mean, rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. I know she is. She better be. Link schizophrenic? The Knight Academy. I didn't return the sword. Hey, you. I need to use the bathroom. Oh. Interesting. Getting lured. Getting lured. Let me see. Nice moon. How's it look outside in the dark? No one's watching. No one's keeping watch in the dark. Where'd she go? I lost her. Nope. I'm fine. Nice, nice angle there. Whoa! That's not good. Wait, that's a Zegazoon. So what do we do about this? Maybe just keep going. I don't want to kill him. There's asleep in there. There's no need to kill it. Or did... Gotta find a way up there. Crap, my stamina. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Come on. Oh, we're right there. We're right there. Okay. Works like a charm. The bats, though. Slime enemies. Secret passage. Maybe she's the maiden. The old goddess. She's the goddess. She looks like the god. I think she's the goddess. That's the symbol. That's the Link symbol. I didn't hear about the bat at the zoo. What's up, far? Yeah, this is new. It's new, but it's an old game. Remastered. Released today, though. Remastered of Skyward Sword. HD. Tested positive at a zoo. 200 people may have been exposed. Wow, that's terrible. Did not hear about that. How are they exposed to rabies just from the bat being around? Or they all got bit? The water? Interesting, to say the least. The worst 3D Zelda. Giovanni with the hot take. The hot take. I heard that this didn't sell very well. That's all I heard, really. But I heard some people love it as well. Yo, look at that. That's the sword, though. That's the sword right there. I mean, that's not the sword that we all know. Wait, is it? I like it so far. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. Destiny 2, really. According to your social customs, I shall provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose. To be the color blue. Long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link. You must take up this sword as the one chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. You're part of a video game that Giovanni says is the worst Zelda 3D game. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. I did not finish the other Zelda game. I don't know. I don't remember. The first one, I'm not sure if I beat that one. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. Oh, I'm angry. Oh no. And the Spirit Maiden, the one you called Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Or are you ready to accept this sword? Already got a sword. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. Uh-oh. What would that be, I wonder? What console is this game? The Wii. The Wii. Wait, no, I think the Wii U, actually. No. Yes? Someone help me here. Giovanni might know. I don't think I ever played this. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. She said it. She said it. Whoops. I dropped a Wii remote. I dropped Wii remote. I dropped remote. Skyward, huh? Wait, what do I have to do? Ready, stance. What? All right. Now, we already know what's coming up next, do you?
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Yo, what up?
I mean,
This one makes more sense. This one. The lollipop. Guys, hold on. You already know. You already know what's gonna happen, don't y'all? already know.
I was wondering exactly. I mean.
Here we go. Here we go.
Not even your Super Saiyan strength will be enough, I'm afraid.
Are you sure about that, Kabito?
Your effort is in vain. If the Supreme Kai was unable to extract the sword, how can a simple mortal like yourself ever succeed?
Too slow. Oh.
Skyward!
You did it! The Z sword is free!
There it is. That's what we've been waiting for. There it is. It's not the Z sword. You got the goddess sword. The mysterious sword is bathed in goddess and divine light. How about that? Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Bait. MT? I mean Link? Link, what the hell are you doing in there? Ooh. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword. The very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. Now get out of here, because he might show up at any minute. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. So get the hell out of here. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Okay. I mean, darn. Wait. This game is getting kind of cool. Every Zelda game is like apocalyptic. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago, the sword that I've kept secret all these years. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with the sword, there was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed that the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. I was about to die anyway. I was about to die soon, so I'm really surprised, really. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the Blade One, who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Thereas wherein Slime Girl. Ah yes, the oral tradition. One of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. This is before the internet. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. Have detailed files. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit, unbreakable. he shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow and apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and united with the Spirit Maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The Surface. The old tales describe a world below. It's Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. Oh, this is no easy task, Zelda. I mean, Link. The world below is forsaken place. It smells like poo-poo. And to reach it, you must pierce the cloud barrier, or you could just fall, I guess. In living memory, no one has ever done this. That's why it's going to work. Here's some ancient toilet paper. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in the room with the skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Wait, yeah. Inside the statue of the goddess. What do you think about all this? Quite a number of inexplicable things seem to be happening here. What might happen if you do as that strange being asks? True. Let me put the sword back. So, this is Earth. So about that spar, Zarker. You're funny. It's even funnier second time. Wait, is that her? Is that the jelly girl? What does it mean? This sword kind of stinky. Master Link, I suggest you imbue that crest with the power of your skyward strike, and then insert the tablet I gave you a moment ago. Alright. If you insist. Looks like Kirby's Air Ride. He glided there. One piece of the puzzle. It's probably 5 pieces. The milk. Radioactive plasma. Everyone's gonna die within 5 days. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me wherever you are. To summon me whenever you require my assistance. Ooh. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old texts is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think if what this feat says is true. Zelda is alive, and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. Or else. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. It's so much. No way. Okay. You do the people proud, Link. You really do. Truly. He's the guy who forget the firm handshake. He does the double handshake for one hand. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes. They don't look up to the task. Why don't you undress? The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Right now. Is he gonna get the green outfit? Whoa. This is like the first game I've played where actually no. It's the green outfit. The one that actually, when you think of Link. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Difference between you and me, I'll make this look good. Take care on your journey and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I'll return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. Do you blink, Link? Do you ever blink? Okay. You're always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both, and so on. Okay. Well, we're suited up. I hear you sparring. Instructor Knight Commander also knows you will set out from Skyloft. He's concerned for you. Why don't you consider stopping by? Okay. Well, there you go.
Hey.
That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. There it is. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it. buy stuff. Potions, shield. I just know you'll find Zelda for us. I'm going back to bed. And talk to Grandma.
Oh, you're heading off on your journey now. Then you probably won't be eating here for a while. Well, take care of yourself. Make sure you come home every now and then. Nothing like a good sleep in your own bed.
Wait, let me eat one more last meal here. Freebie. Cool. Plate mechanics. But no blinking for Link. I guess I'll talk to you.
Hey!
Groose won't come out of his room. That's not good.
Let me talk to him.
Fledge. Crawlin' and Stritch. Groose. Cleanliness is next to nightliness. Keep your sleeping quarters tidy. Poor Zelda. This is your fault, you know. You can barely fly straight, and yet somehow you beat me in the race. It should have been me up there with her that day, but I guess now I'll just have to be the one to save her. I'll just be the one to save her. Alright. That's me. That's not nice at all. Kind of interested in other people's rooms. Fledge. Okay. Nice boxes. The restroom. Yes, please. That's it, one toilet. Bruh. Didn't expect to see this today. I need to take a screenshot of this one. Hold on, we gotta take a good look at this. This could be an intermission screen. Hold on. Pretty much. Did he just check if he was done? Let me just tweet this out. Let me tweet this out. All right. Okay. We're good. unexpected, but welcomed. It's the little things. What else? What other secrets are here? So maybe I could have ate something here before, but now I can't. It's over, man. It's over. I'm taking this with me. Who's this guy? Congratulations on advancing. Wow, so this year's knight uniform is dark green, eh? Looks neat. I bet Zelda will be really happy to see you in that. Oh, and don't worry, I'm sure she's fine. Wherever she is, she'll definitely be home soon. Okay, so she probably said something pretty interesting the first time you talked to her, but I didn't talk to her at all. That's fine, though. What's this? Karain and Caw. I am the teacher now. No running in the halls. No running in the hallway. No running in the hallway. There's 100 doors here. I could be here for years. For years, really. Plants. You really shouldn't open other people's cupboards without permission. Cupboards. Already did. Shut up, subconscious. Keep being sub. Karain. I would never do it. I would never think of it. I can just sleep here. You can just see into the other person's room. Zelda's room. Well, she's not gonna be here for a while. Locked. She's smart. She knew she was gonna get kidnapped or something.
Yeah?
You made it. Finally in the senior class. That outfit suits you. But now's hardly the time to celebrate, right? I can't believe Zelda has gone missing. You and Zelda are so close. I know you must be worried sick. This looks like Clint Stevens. I don't know. I just have this feeling she's alive and well somewhere. You've got to believe that and wait for her to come home. Okay. I will. The bath. Separate from the toilet. Double. Sick. What a nice room. I can get used to a room like this. Hot tub stream. That's a good tweet. I'm gonna tweet that up. Kind of a lame joke, but I'm going for it. Alright, so this is gonna be a hot tub stream joke, everybody. Let me tweet this. Is hot tub one word? No. Okay. Sent it. We're making content live. So, I wonder what the apocalyptic world is gonna look like. That's exciting. Pouch. I should probably talk to that guy. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds, and you're going to look for her. Is that right? The headmaster told me there's a land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So that's the famous sword. Ah, but it won't do you much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. You got a wooden shield. It's more like a pot lid. This light shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable. That's a weird word. But it's the weakest of all shields. If it breaks, you can buy a new one. Hold R. Knight Commander. I should probably talk to him. Got it. Take good care of yourself and best of luck in your search for Zelda. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. The column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed only with a sword would result in a decreased probability of survival. If you've not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. In preparation. I remember the E3 they showed this off. Skyward Sword. Hot. I heard you won the wing ceremony. Congratulations. That's incredible. Captain Jack Sparrow. Hey, you don't seem all that happy about winning. What's the matter? What's the matter? Well, the bazaar. Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. I can use your stuff you find to upgrade your gear, make it even stronger. Better. Price 30. Nah. Hold on, now you changed your mind? The music changes depending on who you go to. Welcome to the item check. Want to put stuff from your pouch into storage? Okay. Storage. Hey, this guy. Rupin. My shop carries the finest products you'll find anywhere. Ah, of course. Someone as bright and savvy as yourself doesn't need to hear me ramble on. Straight to business. Oh, you just walk up to it. It's like Animal Crossing. My friend, you don't appear to have a slingshot. I simply couldn't sell you these in good conscience if you don't have a slingshot. Ah, very sorry, I can't sell you those unless you have a bomb bag. Well, damn. Drink potions. Fill your hearts. I have no empty bottle. I'll give you a spare empty bottle. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry. Right. Love. Her name's Love. Teach me. Um, 200 rupees. You got nothing. No window shoppers. I infused the potions my wife sells with new ingredients to increase their power. It's nothing really, just something I like to do. What's this? What is in my eyes? That my eyes behold. Oh, young man. Look at his eyes. His eyes are the most HD thing. What calamitous visions appear before me? One rupee. No, maybe later. You were stubborn, but I saw that from across the room. I can also see in your face that you don't believe in fortune telling. Getting your fortune told will aid you in your path. Aren't you curious about what these large, dewy eyes will behold? No! I'm sorry, dude. This guy would be a hit on TikTok. All is revealed. Densely wooded area, somewhere blanketed in green. Yes, that's true. Oops. I guess you're a bit young and in green yourself, so it couldn't hurt to take a heart potion with you. That's all I can see for the moment. Switch, I guess the red one's a heart potion. Eight hearts. Heart potion plus. Why not? Why not? What? Never mind. I'm already at night. Only thing to do when you're tired, get some sleep. You can sleep anywhere, and there's a bed, you know? That's good advice. Skyloft is a different place after the sun goes down. It's no lie. There's all kinds of curious things to enjoy at night. Hello. Next, a dash of pepper. Delicious. Who are you? Okay. Tweet it out. Tweet it out. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, so we got the potion. A flying house, that's normal. It's gone.
Hi.
Kukil, I swear that child can disappear in the blink of an eye. She's lost. That's no good. Classic song. Bourgeois. Sleep in anyone's bed though, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just an empty house. Well, pumpkins. They got pumpkins. What's this one about? Maybe if I place it on the hole, whatever's in there will come out, if there is something in there. Chests in there. How to get... What a waste. Oh. That's pretty cool. Shish kebab. Maybe you could swim. Was I not close enough? I don't think so. I think I was. Aha! So, How do you swim underneath the water? Holds, made to hold something? L. Maybe I can't. Well, I'll assume I have to come back here someday. That's all I can do. What's in there? Probably need a bomb. Yeah, you probably get to come back here. No big deal. It's probably only like 20 rupees in there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I think we're good. We don't have to check every house. Oh, that's the stamina. So I guess I had to get my bird. Here we go. It's like Wind Waker was like sailing. This one's flying. Pretty much. It's like the Breath of the Wild 2 intro. What? Oh, they did it. Here we are. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth when descending from high elevations. Failing to do so has a high probability of resulting in injury. I took the liberty of deploying the sailcloth for you this time, but in the future you can manually engage it by pressing ZR. Thanks. We've arrived, Master. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Now it's skipping it by itself. The Sealed Grounds. Sealed Grounds. There it is. Sealed Grounds. Golf course. Please proceed with caution, Master. It won't work, huh? Maybe to. Interesting. Why not? Why not? It's not so easy, is it? I forgot to talk to the guy at the sword master. That's okay, I'll learn by myself. That's fine. Great to parry him. It's like Mega Man Legends a little. Master and being in the space, in the clouds. That's it. That works. Dangerous. You got a jelly blob. It may look like a boring wad of junk, but it's used to make all sorts of things. It's like Animal Crossing. I was gonna get those hearts. The old spiral canyon. There it is again. Ganon PTSD. Dark energy. Dun 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 dun. Slash everything. Hearts in the grass. Heart plants. Down the spiral. These look like platforms. Walk back this way. Well, Can't jump the fence. Got it. What up, young one? Child of destiny descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Now. Don't tell me twice. Tell me twice. The weed. You fool! I mean, good job. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloths. I summarize this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? Please. As you wish. Dowsing is when... What? Yeah, true. True? Okay, okay. Up there. Looks pretty cool now when he runs. At the door, of course. Of course. Yep. Couldn't imagine that Zelda was there. It's open now. Don't have to open both at the same time. Is that the sword? Sealed temple. What is that? Beautiful. Revitalization potion. fully replenishes your shield gauge. Also restores hearts. Okay, it's probably like a hub. That's probably her right there. She's like, probably lost her memory or something. A fairy! This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. Sit. The old one. What's up, old man? Old man. Is she old? Zelda's old. Is it Loki? Loki show. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link. Ah, Link. Good. Very good. Since you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward, it's yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess of eternity, an eternity ago. Your arrival here was precedented many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden you seek, and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue as do you. She set out for Farron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. I'll mark it on your map. Monsters are there. Beacons, marked on your map. Column of light acts as a waypoint. Place a beacon. Do I have to? You haven't set a beacon there. To remove a beacon from your map, press it again. A more accurate placement. Go on, place a beacon. You know you want to. Oh, you want me to point directly at the thing that I have to go to? I have 0 left. Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you can no longer have a use for a beacon, use it well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go on, you must head into Farron Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you called Zelda. On your way out, replenish the toilet paper roll. Take the contents from the treasure chest within this. Already took it. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey.
Twinkle Locks. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Indeed. Oh. The door. Oh, walk bravely. Changed your words. Now what happens if I sit? I do hope you are able to catch up with Zelda. Alright, yeah, stop there. That's a good stop point. Forever. Okay. Okay. I want out. How do we get out? Amiibo? I could have been using an amiibo this whole time. That looks cool. Good picture. Alright, so now I'm getting it. Hyrule Warriors. I want to try that sometime. So that was fun. Cracked it open. We'll probably play more tomorrow of the same game. Double feature. Probably. Until then.